Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. On today's video I will be discussing the Ethereum chart, where we are seeing in big inverse head and shoulders getting created here only for hourly chart. What can be of course potentially to way higher prices getting reached here. As well, we will be going into the 1 hourly candles, where we have been seeing this perfect retest of this blue box of support, and we right away increase in valuation like we have been discussing yesterday in the video. So if this sounds interesting for you, make sure to already smash up these likes here, subscribe to the channel, and with this out of the way guys, let me go right away into today's video. So let me start off the video right away on the 1 hourly candles, and let me discuss what we can be seeing here in the imminent short term here. So you can see right now Ethereum is trading on the 2152 US dollars. So yesterday we were making a video here on the channel, and in yesterday's video we were of course anticipating of course a move towards the upside getting created. And the reason why here guys is very simple, and I as well made a very interesting tweet about it. And let me go right away into this tweet here, because I was saying this here. Sometimes technical analysis is just very easy. You just pop massive previous resistance, and once retracing back towards it, you just long it. And we also have me, of course, mentioning it in yesterday's video. But I mean, guys, this is clearly what I mean here. Trading doesn't has to be necessarily so hard here. You can see over here, of course, resistance, resistance, resistance. And if you're just going to break above it, you can see no chart goes up in a straight line here. But I mean, a retracement towards such a very important level of previous resistance will be just only signifying prices to move towards the upside. And of course, since yesterday making a video guys, we have already been up 6.6% here, what is of course a beautiful increasement already in price valuation. But what are the next things that we are looking for, and what are of course the next resistance that we can be potentially seeing here? So let me enable the Fibonacci retracement schedule, because in the Fibonacci retracement we could be maybe potentially of course see some levels that we can be finding support on, and of course as well find some resistance on. So yeah, since enabling the Fibonacci, you can see right away we are currently running towards the 0.236 here as major resistance, and the 0.236 here has been providing us already several times here massive resistance. So yeah, a few hours ago already got this rejected. And right now, to be very honest, we are finding some resistance on it once again here. And in order for me to be, of course, once again bullish on Bitcoin, you can see also the pause we were finding some support on it. You just do want to be closing this 1 hourly candle close above it. And as soon as you're going to close above it once again, you can be potentially, of course, find some support on it again. And of course, after that, you can be moving up here, maybe to this potential resistance line, what I will be coming back in towards in a second, because this resistance line is mainly for the 4 hourly chart here. But yeah, if we're going to see that level getting broken around the 2,153 US dollars, that will be quite a bullish driver here in the imminent short term here for the Ethereum price action. But as you can see as well here, since we were in a minor downtrend here previously, we started a new uptrend in the 1 hourly candles with of course higher lows and higher highs getting created here. So yeah, it does look quite exciting, and it does look as well pretty good here. So as well, if you're enabling the MACD here, because I do like the MACD quite a lot here, and you guys already know that, because we also of course spotted this trend reversal over here on the MACD here. And I do think the MACD is a very important indicator to look at, because you can clearly see over here we were forming higher lows where the price chart was still forming lower lows. And this is basically once again giving you a signal that of course the market is still decreasing in valuation in terms of dollar valuation, but of course in the background the momentum is cooling off for the sellers, and the buyers are regaining strength here. So yeah, once you're seeing such a low getting created here, you just want to be benefiting from it, because it looks to be that of course the trend can be shifting once again here. And right now we're looking very neutral, and nothing special is really going on around these levels. So yeah, the uptrend is still valid in my opinion. If I look towards this, I'm not seeing a clear reversal structure right now in this particular uptrend here. So as well, let me then discuss the 4 hourly time frame to maybe see where where Ethereum is really heading towards if we're zooming out ever so slightly. So if we're zooming out here, of course, you can see that we have been forming a very interesting chart here. And on this chart, I do think, and we have been already saying it several times, that we are creating some kind of an inverse head and shoulders. So you can see over here, the left shoulder getting created, the head getting created over here, and right now we're creating the right shoulder. And this can be, of course, leading to a perfect inverse head and shoulders. And once this inverse head and shoulders is playing out, guys, it can give its pretty significant price targets of an approximately Ethereum worth around the 3,000 US dollars, and that will be of course as well a move of an approximately 35% towards the upside. And already I should also highly suggest watching my previous Bitcoin update here, because yes, Bitcoin and Ethereum are very highly correlated with each other, and of course if Bitcoin is going to move up, it's going to drag Ethereum with it, and it's just very likely to see, of course, yeah, if Bitcoin is going to increase, that it's going to drag Ethereum with it. And yeah, Bitcoin is already looking strong here, so I do expect higher prices getting reached here. But I mean, the main resistance line that I should be approaching, of course, is of course this resistance line that we're right now trading on. And of course, this is also the do or die if we're talking about the inverse head and shoulders. Because if we're breaking through this level right now here in the structure like we are seeing over here, you can see, of course, clearly that we can be creating some kind of like an inverse head and shoulders, and we can be reaching these targets around the 3,000 US dollars, what will be, of course, very beneficial for all the Ethereum holders. So yeah, that is looking quite interesting. But even though you don't necessarily have to be approaching it like an inverse head and shoulders, but how you can be as well approach it is maybe, of course, as a very critical level of resistance that we have to be breaking in order to continue the uptrend towards, yeah, of course, higher levels getting created here. So you can as well approach it a little bit differently, and you can see maybe, okay, we are currently forming an upward sloping support line here, we're forming a downward sloping resistance line. They are coming together anytime soon here. This can be leading to a price move, an imminent price move, and of course a squeeze in this in the price chart, and what can be of course leading to yeah, just higher price getting reached here, of course, or lower price getting reached here if we're going to fall below our supportive line here. So yeah, there are definitely some things coming towards our way here. There are definitely some moves about to get created here on the Ethereum valuation. So as well, if you're enabling some indicators like the EMA ribbon, you can see where we are on Bitcoin still trading below it. You can see on Ethereum we are once again trading above it, and this is also quite a bullish signal that we're currently getting here. This can be for sure as well helping us to push up prices ever so slightly. And if we're going to, of course, find some support on the EMA ribbon, it will be only helping us to push up the prices. And I mean, yeah, for me, it will be very important to see another retest of this resistance line on the top side. And yeah, if we can just finally break through that resistance line on the top side, you can be just looking for further targets towards the upside, in my opinion. So and then as well, I do want to be discussing the daily candles here. So there are not a lot of interesting patterns right now unfolding on Ethereum, but there are more rather of important levels that you want to be keeping your eyes out on. But there is something very right now, something very interesting playing out here. And I mean, maybe you already know it, but I'm quite a big bull here in crypto, and I'm quite the guy that is saying that you want to be, of course, I mean, at least I'm doing so, and what you want to be doing yourself is all up to you here. I can't give you any financial advice here, but I mean, what I'm doing here, at least on the channel here, is of course I'm buying up all these lower ranges for Ethereum, especially for Ethereum, and I will be not selling it anytime soon here. I will be, of course, using my Ethereum to first of all gain interest on my portfolio with certain other coins. Besides that, I will be using my Ethereum to at least sell for higher prices, because I do think we are pretty undervalued right now, and I do think it's right now a very good buying opportunity here. And I will be giving you some of my arguments right now here as well, because on the daily candles, guys, it looks to be, just while we were spotting, of course, these trend reversal on Bitcoin and Ethereum on the MACD, we are right now seeing a trend reversal getting spotted here on the MACD on the daily candles. And how I am doing this is, of course, because we have been seeing, of course, a higher low getting created here on the price chart of the Ethereum valuation, where we have been forming a lower low in the we have been forming a lower low in the price chart, where we have been forming a higher low on the MACD, and this is giving us a signal that we are seeing a bullish divergence playing out on the MACD, and this can be leading towards higher prices getting reached here, and as well, this leads, generally speaking, towards a trend reversal. So yeah, I do expect really that it is very close to be done, this drop-off period, and it's very close to see, of course, prices to head towards different directions. And it looks to be that the selling pressure is getting pretty exhausted. The sellers are getting exhausted, of course, and everything can still happen. Of course, maybe we get extreme big amounts of FUD, very bad news comes out, and prices surge lower once again here. But I mean, I'm right now approaching it from a risk to reward standpoint, and if I'm talking about a risk to reward standpoint, it will be, of course, absolutely nonsense if you're not going to accumulate around these stages here. So yeah, I do think we are seeing right now a very important scenario playing out here, and I do think that I want to be raising the awareness, because we have been already, of course, crushing the market with our MACD thoughts here. I'm a huge fan of the MACD, because the MACD just helps me to identify these trends here for Bitcoin. But yeah, personally, I do think that Bitcoin and Ethereum will be rising higher, and especially for Ethereum right now, we're getting such a huge signal. I do expect prices to rise at least towards higher stages here from here on. And guys, once again, you heard this first on the channel. Maybe you think I'm too bullish here, but I mean, I'm just staying realistic, and I want to be making big gains here. And if you want to be making big gains here, sometimes you have to be buying at the ranges where everyone is selling. And currently, that is exactly what I'm doing here. So guys, this wasn't already it for the quick Ethereum update video. Let me know in the comment section what you think right now of Ethereum. Do you think this MACD divergence is a good one to trade here? Do you think that you really want to be bullish or bearish? Let me know in the comment section. I'm really looking forward towards your comments, guys. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Goodbye.